Youngin' from the Bronx, but I'm tryna make it out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Been waiting too long, it's my time to take it now. Ain't trying to walk it out. You know how we coming. Me and my niggas is stuck in and bugging, they chillin' out. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Will Flex. We back with part 2 of advice for upcoming artists. You know, last video I left out a lot of things that I feel like I should have touched on, so we're just gonna get right into it. You feel me? All right. One thing I left out is, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I'll catch myself comparing myself to other artists, and that's no good. Like, no matter what you're doing, you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people. You feel me? Because everybody got their own lane. You know, everybody got their own swag, own style with it. You feel me? So like, you just gotta, instead of comparing yourself with other artists, look at your old self and be like, damn, I really came a long way. Like, my shit used to be whack or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or like, yo, I really improved in this certain aspect of my music. You feel me? Like, instead of looking at other people, look at your old self. Like, look how much you've grown. And that shit will like help you with your mindset and stuff like that. Cause when you compare yourself to other people, subconsciously, like, you start feeling bad about yourself. Like, you might not notice it at first, but like, so over time, you start feeling bad about yourself. Like, damn, why can't I do it like this? Why is this dude so much better than me? Blah, blah, blah. Like, focus on yourself. You feel me? Like, just look back on your old self and just admire how much you've grown and how much you're gonna grow if you continue doing that. Like, if you stop comparing yourself to other people, you know, like in anything you do. But I'm targeting upcoming artists because I'm an upcoming artist myself. So those are the people that I could really relate to the most, you know? Yeah, that's my first piece of advice. That's like something you should really like take with you. If you take anything from this video, take that from this video. Like, that's a really important, that's why I put it at number 1, because that's a really important piece of advice that you can get from anybody. You feel me? Second piece of advice, I would say, don't force things in your music. Like, don't force things, like, how could I say, like, don't force flows, don't force a bar, don't force an instrument if you're making beats or whatever. Like, don't force it. If it's not working, then it's not working. That's it. Like, if you tried everything and it's still not feeling right, then it's alright to move on. You could come at it a different way. You feel me? Just explore. Like, when you feel like you gotta force things and it's just still not working, I would just say, like, explore. Like, just experiment with different type of shit. Like, there's millions of things you could do, you know? Just experiment with anything, like your flow, your cadence, a certain word, fucking a certain beat or whatever. Like, if shit's not working, just keep on experimenting and shit like that, and some shit is gonna click. Like, it's inevitable. Like, you're gonna find something, some way, somehow. You feel me? Another piece of advice I would say is invest in the quality of your music. What I mean by that is, it could be anything from buying a new laptop, buying a new microphone, some new headphones. Like, I got these headphones, I recommend them. They DT770 Pro. These shits is godly. Like, when it comes to mixing, like, everything sounds great on these headphones. Before that, I had like $20 pair of headphones and my shit was sounding ass. But as soon as I started investing in my quality of music, that's when my shit like went up to a different level. You feel me? Another thing, you know, studio monitors. What else? A new mic. I'm planning to get a new mic. It's called the what is it called? I think it's called the Bluebird or some shit like that. One of my fellow artists, you know, Styrofoam Jazz, he recommended it to me. He put me on and shit like that. So shout out to him. And they got fire music out.
Let's go, yeah. I was the one putting in that pain. I was the one swerving on them.
What else? It could be a fucking pop filter, anything. Just make sure your shit is quality. Like, it don't gotta be tip top, cause like, compared to other artists, like the mainstream artists and shit, these niggas is in $1 million studios. Like, your shit is not gonna sound like that. You could get really close to that, but like, in the quality is just not gonna sound like that. I'm just keeping it real. But, you know, try to get the best out of what you could afford. You feel me? Like, you don't gotta buy every plugin, you don't gotta buy all that shit, but if you feel like it'll really improve your music and stuff like that, then do it, bro. Like, invest, save your money up for that type of thing, you know? That there's nothing wrong with that. Investing could also mean, like, you know, hiring a photographer to do a photo shoot for you, investing in your image, your clothes, your wardrobe, all that type of shit. Like, invest into that, bro. Because like, this is your main, how could I say, this is your main focus right now, you know? This is like, eventually we want this to be like our main source of income, you know? Our main source, not the only source, the main source. Like, you gotta have more, you know? I'll get into that later, but just invest, man. Like, make sure you put in 100% everything you do. Everything is your social media image, your presence, how you talk to people. Make sure you build good relationships with other artists and shit like that. Artists, producers, mix engineers. Like, make sure you got good relationships, because they could open doors, like, for other people to know about you. You know, you never know who somebody knows, you know? So, like, always try to have a good relationship with everybody and shit like that. Like, work on yourself first, invest in yourself, work out, do some push-ups, eat good, you know, lay off the drugs, because drugs is not good for anybody. Just work at your full potential, man. Like, there's a lot of negative shit going on in the world, bro, but if you stay positive and shit like that, you could be unstoppable, honestly. Unfucking stoppable. Like, for real. And that kind of rolls into what the next thing I was gonna say, which was cut negative people from your life. One way you could figure out, like, somebody's negative is if, like, after you hang out with that person, like, you feel like, I don't know how to explain it, you feel some energy, like, you're not fucking with it, like, you feel drained almost. Like, another thing you could look at is, like, how do other people view this person? Like, every time you chill with this person, like, is he or she always in problems or starting some shit or talking about somebody? Because chances are they're gonna be talking about you when you're not with them. That's just a fact, you feel me? So just cut off negative people from your life, bro, because that could help you. That could honestly help you with your music a lot. Once you get that negative energy from around you, you just keep everything positive and shit like that. Like, man, possibilities fucking endless, bro, for real. Like, just make sure you cut off, like, be aware of everything around you, bro. Everything around you. Everybody, every person you walk by, like, just be aware. Be aware. That shit is so important. Like, you didn't even understand, man. My next thing, don't limit yourself to one lane as an artist, you feel me? But what I mean by that is, yeah, we doing music and shit like that, but you don't only have to be looked at as a music artist. Like, you could be you could be in sports, whatever. Like, don't keep yourself boxed in that artist category, in that rapper category. Don't keep yourself boxed in. Like, you could be whatever you fucking want, you know? Like, make sure, like, you know that this is a business as well as entertainment. Like, you want to make money from this, you feel me? So, like, just go at it like that. Like you are the product. You got to market yourself like you like the top product in the fucking world, you feel me? So, like, that also leads into something else I was going to tell you. Do your research on how to market yourself, because yo, they got marketing teams, bro. Like, that's why, how could I say, like, that's why these mainstream artists, they albums be going selling 250,000, because it's all about marketing, bro. You gotta market yourself. Like, you gotta market yourself. You gotta market yourself. If you want a bigger audience, you gotta market yourself. You gotta invest money. That also goes into investing into your career and your quality of music. You gotta invest. You gotta market yourself. You gotta talk to people. You gotta make relationships. You gotta do all that type of shit. You feel me? And going back to my first point about comparing yourself to other artists, when I was saying that, I was especially talking about mainstream artists. Like, don't compare yourself to mainstream artists, bro, because, like, these people, I don't know if you know this, but, like, these people have teams of professional songwriters writing most of their songs. Most of the time, not all of the time, but most of the time, they got teams, they got people writing their songs. Like, they got the top tier producers, they got $1 million studios, bro. Like, don't compare yourself to them, because, like, you're never gonna be on that level if you keep on thinking like that, you feel me? Like, it's basically you against, like, a whole team of fucking producers, songwriters, $1 million studios and shit like that. Like, come on, bro, you can't win that. But eventually you could get up to that level. I'm not trying to say, like, I'm not trying to shit on you, you feel me? But, like, you gotta just focus on yourself, bro. Just keep on looking back at yourself and make sure, like, you know that you've grown a lot. Like, yo, you don't understand, man. When I say don't limit yourself to one lane as an artist, what I mean by that is, like, let's say you want to create content on Instagram or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Your music could help the fucking content. Like, if you got a video, you could put your song into it. And if you, like, let's say you already got a following on Instagram, your song could get a bunch more streams from off that video. You know, the explore page, mad people's gonna hear that song, you feel me? Like, each lane that you choose can help each other, you feel me? To be real with you, like, that's honestly all I got. I'm gonna need y'all to leave some comments, like, ask me some stuff like they want me to speak on or whatever like that. Like, it could be advice, it could be fucking hot topic right now, current events, all that type of shit. Like, I'll talk about any of that shit, conspiracy theories, all that shit. Like I'm with it to talk about whatever. Like, just keep being great, y'all. Honestly, like, I got more shit coming soon. I got music coming. I got fucking more videos coming. Bunch of shit coming right now. Like, honestly, I'm working really fucking hard, man. And I need y'all to do the same. Like, bro, this broke shit is not it, like, at all. We need money. We need to get the fuck out the fucking... Yo, New York is doing bad right now, man. We gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. Honestly. So I just hope y'all really working, like, to your full potential, because, like, this shit is serious, man. Trying to move your moms out the hood and shit like that. All type of shit. Like, your family, you know, make money and shit like that, because that's what we supposed to do. You know, just stay tuned for the next video. Leave a comment if you got any other ideas for me. You feel me? So it's your boy Will Flex. I'll be back soon. Whole team silent, ain't nobody singing this shit. We really doing the best. Step up to the plate, I'm clutch. You know I'ma give me a